I appreciate you clicking on this video. Like, subscribe, click all the stuff down below. If you go to Black Flag and check out some of their supplements, use TripleRwoods at checkout. It'll save you some money. Free shipping, no taxes. They're great. I'm drinking some right now, trying to stay hydrated. It's going to be 98 today with, quote, extreme heat index. So anyway, stick around. We're going to have a fun one. All right, so I'm on all the Facebook groups and stuff, and I see people always asking, what's the best e-bike? Here's my budget, not looking to spend a bunch of money. How much, you know, it's got this motor, will it go, how fast will it go? How much will it pull? I weigh this amount. Well, let me just put it to you this way. We're going to take the starter bike from Rambo, like I say starter, the cheapest bike that Rambo puts out. Probably shouldn't say cheapest. The budget bike that Rambo puts out. And we're going to put it to the test. We're going to see how it does. I've got a Rambo Crusader over there with over 130 or 40 miles on it. No reason to get rid of it. I wanted to just look at this one, show some of the new features, talk about some of the new things it can do, and show you how good it is. So we're going to unpackage this and we're going to get into it. So this is the Rambo Savage 2.0. The MSRP on this is right around $2,000. I'm going to show you how to save some money on this, so it's a lot more affordable for anybody. So like, subscribe, stick around. You'll want to stick around to see that. So there are a ton of videos online about putting it together. Rambo has some great videos about that. I'm not gonna, this isn't a how to put together a Rambo Crusader or Savage 2.0. This is more about a review. What can it do? What can it do? We're gonna put it to the test. So through the magic of movie, we're gonna just have this thing put together and go. So we've got the Savage 2.0 built, put together. I haven't even put the battery in it yet. A couple things though before we get out. We're gonna test it just right out here on my driveway, the hill that we've tested a bunch of e-bikes on. Before we get into that, when you're buying an e-bike, do not buy one if it does not have a Bowhunting motor. I don't care if it's back, middle, whatever, it needs to be a Bowhunting motor. That's the best motor out there, hands down. I think everybody agrees with that. You wouldn't buy a brand new Silverado and say, just give me the cheapest motor you can put in there, okay? You want the best motor. That's the lifeblood of these e-bikes. Get a Bowhunting motor. That being said, 750 watt hub drive motor. So this has a derailleur on it. Not big on derailleurs, but I think I've got a solution to that. That'll come in another video. But the benefit of that is if this chain breaks or if this derailleur breaks, I can still get out. I can still drive it home because I have a hub motor that my throttle will then work. So if I had a mid-drive and it were to break, I'm walking it out. I've been there before. It's not fun. I had one that 3 times the derailleur broke in one season. It was a mid-drive, had a lot of torque, a lot of power, but it was a giant headache having to deal with that. So I'm a fan of these hub motors or a single speed if you can get your hands on a single speed. But Bowhunting motor, this is a 750 watt motor. This should be legal on every WMA everywhere. If it's not, you can change the class here on the head unit. So if I need to I need to turn the throttle off, I can do that here. If your state requires class 1, 2, 3, whatever, you can adjust all that here. But the 750 watt motor should be legal most everywhere. Again, turn your throttle off on this head unit, and we'll go over that in just a second, and then you're definitely legal, at least everywhere in my area. So another thing that I noticed just in the past, I've owned that Crusader for probably 3 or 4 years. I've had other bikes since then, but I keep coming back to the Crusader. I keep it every time. Now you're getting, for the price, you're getting the rear rack built in. My Crusader that I bought, I had to buy a rack extra. Now you're getting these built in. They're attached, they're sturdier, they're better. You're getting the mud flaps. They come with it now. I had to buy the mud flaps separate when I bought my Crusader many moons ago. Now you're getting lights that come in the front and back with your bike. So if you want to turn that on, you can use that for riding in the dark before you get to go hunting. This bike is built for hunting. Now you could use it for other stuff. If you want to ride it to work, you could definitely do that. But this is a hunting e-bike. If you're looking to hunt, this is the kind of e-bike you need to go with. This is a Rambo Savage 2.0. Let's get it out and test it on the hill. So one other thing to add, this is a step-through model, so a little easier to get your leg over and get on the bike. If you're loaded down with a pack and gear and you're going hunting. These bikes are relatively light. This one I think is like 70 pounds compared to some others. Easy to get on and off your truck if you're hauling it or on the bike rack, stuff like that. So, all right, let's power up, get ready to go. So if you hold this eye down, right now I'm in class 2, now I'm in class 3. Class 4, back to Class 1. Class 1, I believe the throttle is not going to work. Class 1, I'm at 0 power, go up, throttle does nothing. No matter what power I get into, I'm getting no juice. Let me go to Class 2. So now I'm in C2, I'm in 3 power, oh, and we have juice. So we'll run around in Class 2 for a little bit. I think that's going to restrict us a little bit, and then we'll go to Class 4 and 5. So we're in level 3. Plenty of power right out of the gates. Brakes work good. I do need to do a brake burn in. I might go do that down on the road if nothing's coming. We'll do a quick hill climb. I do want to adjust the angle of some stuff as far as my seat height and the angle of my handrail. Nothing major. All right, so I'm going to run this in 3, Class 2, 3. You don't really want to run 5 very often. That's how you overheat your motors. But if you had to get in 5 for a little bit just to get up a hill, you definitely could bump it to 5. But I try to run in 2, 3, or 4 as much as I can. We are in first gear now. I haven't even pedaled, so here we go. So I bumped it to 4. Class 2, you can definitely tell we're a little bit more restricted. 5 gets it on up there though and gets you some juice. But you can definitely tell we're a little restricted in Class 2. Alright. Class 3, Power 3. Might need a little more bump. So we didn't even have to get in 5 for that. We climbed that pretty good. Let's see what Class 4 or 3. Yeah, we're doing over 1,000 watts now. Bump that on up to 4. We're at 1,200 watts. Definitely climbing better in Class 4. Bump it to 5 just to see how well she does in 5. Climb no problem. So plenty of speed there. Let's get out on the road, see what she'll do. Alright, we're in 3, Class 4. Oh yeah, we're plenty fast. 20 something miles per hour right now, 23, 24 before I get on the brakes. We're going 24, that's faster than my Crusader will go. I'm telling you, you get in this Class 5, especially like 4th and 5th power, you've got some juice to you. It'll go. Woo-wee. See if I can come through here without falling over, getting attacked by a dog. Plenty smooth. And we're going over some bumps and rocks and things like that, and we're plenty smooth. It's taking me a little while to get used to this twist knob, but the more I use it, the more I kind of think I like it. Brakes are quiet, no squeaking. Stick. Oh. steep hill here. I definitely need to raise my seat a little bit. I've got some adjustments I definitely want to make, but so far this thing's been impressive on the power it's got. Now it's not going to be like a mountain goat climbing hills or anything. It'll climb some small hills like you can see this one I'm on here, but if you're thinking you're going to climb the Rocky Mountains with this, you might be a little disappointed. But if you need to get out and go, 750 definitely will give you the power you need. We're turning 1500 watts right there. 1500 watts and about 23 miles per hour. Could have gone faster. That's just where we were whenever the driveway came to. This one's 750 watt motor, so it's legal and everything, unlimited for 4. We're gonna put this to the test. We're gonna be hauling, how many bags of corn can we haul out and fill a feeder? Do we have to have a side-by-side? I can tell you it's a lot easier loading this on the back of my vehicle versus getting a trailer, getting a side-by-side, strapping it down. Then when you're done, it's 100 degrees, you're coming back in from all that. I gotta go unload the side-by-side, unstrap it, put the trailer back, unhook the trailer. It's way more convenient just to have your e-bike to do that stuff, that small stuff. Now obviously there's some use for those bigger things, but for 1,500 bucks, if I can get in this Rambo Savage 2.0 and still do a lot of those things, scouting, hanging cameras, filling feeders, this kind of be the way to go. It's quieter, I'm not bumping as many deer, and I can get to places that maybe it's a little harder for a four-wheeler or a side-by-side to get to through the woods. So we're gonna keep playing with this and experimenting with this and putting it through the test. It came in, no issues with the packaging. It was excellent packaging. Nothing's scuffed, nothing's dented, nothing's dinged. The packaging was fantastic. Shipping was fast, got here super quick. Go check out the Savage 2.0. Use TripleRwoods at checkout. It'll save you some money. It'll definitely bring the price way more comparable to some of these others that are on the market that aren't running Bafang motors. They don't have Shimano gear shifters. They don't have the updated brakes and the disc. And these are Kendra tires. These are not cheap tires. These are good, aggressive, good traction tires. The only thing I will probably do on these tires is I will put some slime in there, some green slime. I might have some over there. This is flat attack. You'll probably want to put whatever e-bike you end up running, you'll probably want to put some of this in the tires because you're going to run over some stuff and potentially get some flats. I've had this same flat attack in those Crusader tires. Those are the original tires from, again, 3 or 4 years ago, 140 miles ago, and I've never had a flat since putting this in. And I'm out on some rough trails, riding some rough terrain through some thorns and briars. So I definitely recommend this stuff. You can get it on Amazon or something if you want it, but put that in your tires. You won't have any issues. Again, Kendra tires, excellent tires. Looks fantastic, rides good, smooth, powerful, has all the things you want in an e-bike. Legal wherever you're at, more than likely, 99.9% sure. Don't hold me to that. One tip, don't leave your battery in the hot garage or in a hot shop. Take it inside, charge it inside. It's the most important part of this whole thing. So you definitely want to take it inside and keep it out of the heat and keep it out of cold. Never leave it in your vehicle to get too hot. Never leave it in your garage or your shop where it's going to get real hot. Take it inside where it's got some temperature control. Use TripleRwoods at checkout. I was going to do the Hellcat, the baddest e-bike out there, the Hellcat, full suspension, 1,000-watt hub motors. But then I thought, man, I see so many people going, this is my budget. This is what I'm looking at. What can it really do? And I thought, man, this is a good opportunity to show people this is what this bike can do. You should check it out. So that's where we're at on this. And that's why I wanted to do this one. I don't know that I'll keep this one. I've got a Crusader that I really like as well. I don't need two. I'll get rid of one of them probably. Not that one's better than the other or anything like that. The Crusader has dual hubs, so it has 2 motors, one in each wheel. But it was a lot more expensive. It was a little more expensive than this one. But anyway, this is an awesome bike, Savage 2.0. We're fixing to go put it to work out in the woods, in the deer woods. So we're going to go scout. We're going to haul some corn. We're going to do all those things. You want to like, subscribe, follow along, check it out. Use TripleRwoods. Save yourself some money on this bike. It's definitely worth it. It'll save you some money. Deer season's coming. It'll be here before you know it. TripleRwoods at checkout, Rambo Bikes. Appreciate you watching.